Hello at-home students. Today we are learning about how to use decimal models to multiply a decimal times a whole number. So you can see the problem on the screen wants us to multiply 2, which is of course the whole number, times 3/10, which of course is a decimal. Now when we multiply, of course we have a certain number of times, or in other words we have so many groups of this number. To me, having 3/10 of it as a group, that number of groups, doesn't make any sense, but having 2 groups makes sense. So I'm going to think of this as 2 groups of 3/10. So I've got my yellow highlighter ready to go, and I'm going to look at this decimal grid, and it is, when I look at the outside border of this is one whole, and since it's broken into 10 pieces, these are tenths. I need to shade in 3/10, so I'm going to highlight 1, 2, 3 columns. Now, so I can tell the difference between my groups, I'm going to switch colors. I'll just choose green here, and we'll go 1, 2, 3. So I have 3/10 2 times, and I need to figure out what my product would be. Of course, that's the answer to our multiplication problem. So I need to count up all of the sections of the model that are shaded, and it looks like 6 of these, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 are shaded, and these are tenths, so my product would be 6/10. Okay, we're going to move on to a new one. This one wants us to do a number sentence. So a number sentence is going to be something, some number, times some number, equals, of course, our product. So these two are our factors, and finally here we have our product. So again, we've got groups, a certain number of groups, and then a certain amount in each group. So how many groups do I have? Well, I could tell that by counting the colors. So we've got green, orange, purple, blue, and red. That gives us 5 colors, so we're doing 5 times something. Let's see, how much is in one group? 1, 2, 3 out of 10, so it's 3/10 again. Didn't realize I used 3/10 again, but it doesn't really matter. So this problem is 5 times 3/10. Now what's our product? This is one whole right here, because this square is completely filled in, this decimal grid. So I know I'm going to have 1, and I'm going to have a decimal, because I can tell this right decimal model is not completely filled in. It's got 5 of the tenths filled in, so I'm going to put 5 in the tenths place. So this number sentence modeled on this grid is 5 times 3/10 equals 1 and 5/10. All right, we're going to move on to include the hundredths. So I'm going to go back to my highlighter, and let's start off with yellow. I need to shade in 13 hundredths, so I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. I'm going to switch colors. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. So now I've got 13 yellow, 13 green. I'm going to go 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, and that is enough. I need 4 groups of 13 though. I've got 3. I've got to do one more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Okay, so we are at 4. We've got 4 times 13 hundredths, 4 times. So we need to figure out the product for this. Let's go back to a pen. And how many hundredths are colored in all? Well, anytime I have a complete row or a complete column, I can count by 10. So I can go 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, and then 2. So I'm going to have 52 hundredths. Another way to think of this, I have 5/10 because each row is a tenth, and I have 2 hundredths left over. So I've got a 5 in the tenths place and a 2 in the hundredths place. All right, last one, we're going to do a number sentence for this problem. So we've got something times something equals something. The Nearpod that you're going to do is going to ask you to do number sentence. Please make sure that you are showing the factors and the product on those. Okay, So how many groups do I have? Well, I have two colors, so I have two groups. We're doing 2 times something. How much is in the green group? I can count 10, 20, 1, 2, 3, 21, 22, 23. So I've got 23 hundredths, which is written like this. And then I need my product. How many complete squares or hundredths are colored in? So I've got 4 full rows, so that's going to be 40 or 4 tenths. So I'm going to go ahead and put 0.4. So I know I've got 4 tenths. And how many hundredths do I have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So that makes sense because 46 of the squares of the hundredths on here are shaded in. So this is 2 times 23 hundredths equals 46 hundredths. All right, you can watch this video as many times as you need and then go start your Nearpod. Thank you.